Hello everyone, this is Amritesh Kumar, studying in semester 4 and section 8. I am going to tell you about the working of horizontal milling machine. Horizontal milling machine is a type of machine tool with a spindle parallel to the work table used to process various planes, inclined planes, grooves, disc cutters, angle cutters, forming cutters, end mills, and more tools. When you need to cut one or more grooves in a material, create slots, or work on the multiple slides and several planes, as well as complete large projects with extremely heavy material, the horizontal mill is the best solution for the project. Now I am going to tell you about the various parts of horizontal milling machine. Horizontal milling machine. The first part of horizontal milling machine is the base that we can see here. This is the lower part of horizontal milling machine. It gives support and rigidity to the machine and also acts as a reservoir for the cutting fluids. The second part of horizontal milling machine is the column that we can see here. This is the column of horizontal milling machine. The column is the main supporting frame mounted vertically on the base. This is mounted vertically on the base that we can see here. The column is a box shaped, heavily ribbed inside and houses all the driving mechanism for the spindle and table feed. This is the table feed. This is the column, which is vertically placed on the base where all the experiments and process takes place. Now the third one is the knee. The knee is a rigid casting mounted on the front of face of the column. The knee moves vertically along the guideways and the movement enables to adjust the distance between the cutter and the job mounted on the table. The adjustment is obtained manually or automatically by operating the elevating screw provided below the knee. This one is the knee that we can see attached with the column. Now, the fourth part is the saddle. The saddle rests on the knee and constitutes the intermediate part between the knee and the table. Now this one we can see is the saddle part, which constitutes the intermediate part between the knee, this knee, and the column part. This one is the saddle. The saddle moves transversely, that is crosswise. This moves crosswise direction, in or out, or guideways provided by the knee. This moves like in this direction. Now the fifth part is the table. Table rests on the guideway in the saddle and provides support to the work. The table is made up of cast iron. Its top surface is accurately machined on T-slots which accommodate the clamping bolt for the fixing of work. Now the second last part is the overarm. This one is the overarm. Now the overarm is mounted at the top of the column. This one is the column, and this one overarm is mounted on the top of the column and is guided in perfect alignment by the machine surface. The overarm is the support of the arbor. Now here we can see this is the arbor and the overarm is above the arbor. Now this is this carry a support simply provides a support for the arbor. Now arbor support. This one is the arbor support. Here we can see this one is the arbor support. The arbor support is filled to the overarm and can be clamped at any location on the overarm. Its function is to align various arbors. The arbor is machine shaft that holds and drives the cutters. Now this one is the cutter, this one is the arbor, and this is the arbor support that provides overarm and arbor. Now the whole process carried out here, and we keep the workpiece on this table and the whole process carried out by these tools, or we can say simply the parts of horizontal milling machine. Now moving forward, we can see the working principle of horizontal milling machine. Horizontal milling machine do not use a fixed spindle. Multiple cutters can be mounted on a horizontal spindle across the table. When the this horizontal arbor stretches across the entire length of the bed, the rotating cutting tool presses against the workpiece and remove excess material from the piece to produce the desired CNC milling parts. Some horizontal milling machines have a built rotary table that allows milling at different angles. Now, when some piece is kept here on the table, it's multiple cutters can be mounted on a horizontal spindle. When the horizontal arbor stretches, this arbor stretches across the entire length on the bed. Across the entire length on the bed. So we are speaking about these things. When the workpiece is kept here, the arbor moves or stretches. Now, moving forward, we can see the features and advantages of horizontal milling machine. Now, a horizontal mill is a better option for complex projects than vertical mill. Horizontal milling machines are usually have short and thick cutting tools. The spindle sleeve can be fed in a micro mount manually and equipped with a limit device. The milling head can rotate 45 degrees. Milling head can rotate 45 degrees. Mentioned here 45 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. The main drive and feed adopt gear speed change mechanism which has a wide range of speed regulation. It has a wide range of speed regulations. The spindle bearing adopts tapered roller bearing with strong bearing capacity and energy consumption braking, which has large braking torque, quick stop and reliability. The rectangular guide all has a good stability. Now we can see further and the last applications of horizontal milling machine, especially shaped parts such as gears, cams, curves, grooves and helicards can be machined with appropriate milling attachment. It is equipped with milling accessories such as universal milling head, round tables, ending head, indexing head. It can also process holes for medium and small parts after using the boring bar. The machine is suitable for various machining industries. Thank you. This is all for the horizontal milling machine.